Hello everyone and welcome to this week's edition of Hygiene Daily. I'm your host, Casey Wilson. Today we're going to be talking about bad booty breath. We've got a lot of wonderful products to share with you. But first, let me introduce you to Leo. Leo, share with us your story.
Well, Casey, it started when I seen a booty breath go on commercial on TV, and I remember that I used to have very bad breath. So one day I was coming from this lunchroom and I seen this hot chick, and I approached her because I wanted to know who let her out the oven because she was so hot. Hey, baby, what's your name, baby?
What?
Hey, baby, what's your name?
Well, you cool enough. I know you didn't just test to me with that bad breath, Lord.
My guests today are Dr. Silas, the inventor of the Booty Breath Be Gone products, and his assistant Angela. Welcome, both of you. Now tell me, Doctor, what inspired you to come up with these products?
Well, it's an interesting story, actually. You see, I was married to a beautiful wife, but I developed a terrible addiction. It was onions. But that was just the beginning. It eventually went up to peanut butter and tuna fish, and I had real bad booty breath. And eventually, I led my wife to the arms of another man, and I was destroyed. And that was my inspiration, that in order for my wife never to leave me again, I would come up with the Booty Breath Be Gone.
And Angela, how did you become involved with Dr. Silas and his work?
Well, I met Mr. Kane here when he was down in his luck, and I knew he had a vision. So I had the funds for him, so I decided to help him out because I'm so sick of people with funky breath.
Okay. Well, Dr. Silas, why don't you tell us all about your products and how they work?
Well, for that question, I'm going to turn it over to my lovely assistant over here.
Okay. First, we have the mints. All you have to do is after dinner, just pop 1 or 2 in, and it should clear all the booty breath out. Then, after you brush your teeth in the morning, we have the Booty Breath mouthwash. All you have to do is pull it in your mouth and rinse out. That should do the trick. We also have breath spray. Just spray 1, 2 sprays in, and it should do the job also. We also have, for older people, the Booty Breath Polygrip. Just put some on your dentures and it should be okay. It should stick right in place and smell good too. We also have miniature gum pieces. And with our package, we have a candle and a sponge.
Right. Well, everyone, these products are really inexpensive. Why don't you tell us about the cost, Doctor?
All right, first off, for the breath mints, they are $4 a package. I know that might sound a little bit steep, but hey, this is for good breath. I mean, you can't overestimate that. The women or men will come crawling to you with this. For the mouthwash, we have this for $6. Like I said, maybe a little bit more expensive than the other guys, but hey, it gets the job done. For the mouth spray, it is $2. For the polydenture cream, it is $15. I hope the old people can afford that, but if they can, it'll be all right. For the miniature gum, we have it for $2 a package. And like as Miss Angela pointed out, the candle and the sponge only come with the gift package. And you can get all this in a gift package together for the relatively inexpensive price of $19.99.
All right. Well, as wonderful as all of this is, are there any side effects?
Yes, there are. We have headaches. You might have nausea, bloating. You might even have a heart attack, y'all. Vomiting, rashes. If you're pregnant or think you're pregnant, please contact your doctor before using this product.
Well, that about sums it up for this segment, but before we go, there's someone who is just dying to meet you, Dr. Silas. He says that your products have had a life-changing experience on him. Leo, come on out.
How you doing, Dr. Silas?
I'm doing all right.
I want to thank you, Dr. Silas. My breath smells better, and I'm not afraid to approach any female. Thank you.
That's excellent. I'm glad I could help. This is exactly the reason I did this Booty Breath Be Gone, so I could help people in need.
Well, that's it for today's segment. Tune in with us next week when we'll be talking about funky feet. Thanks, everyone.
Hi, and welcome to this edition of A Closer Look. I'm your host, Dr. Samantha Skiles, the inventor of LTGB. All of you have struggled with a weight problem. I know, I've been there. I've had a best friend that's done this. Her life was falling apart. So I invented this product, LTGB, and it's an injection. It's wonderful, But first, I want to show a before picture of my co-host, Christy Roden. Let's bring her out. Christy? Yay. How are you?
I'm good.
How have you been doing?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming. Right here is what we have. It's called LTGB. It is sodium biphosphate. It's a fat burner. It's really just fat burner in the bottle. And it's really easy. And right here we have this syringe, and on the syringe there's numbers. And if you want to lose 50 pounds, then you'd go to 1/2. And then if you want to lose 100 pounds, you go to 1. You're on 1, right? You
No.
are?
Yeah. Oh, yes, I was. Now I'm at the half mark because I'm 20 pounds from my ideal weight, so I just do the half once a week.
Why don't you demonstrate and let them know how this works?
Okay. Well, I have the syringe here. Just take this off top, and I do this Sunday night once a week because, Sunday, the beginning of the week, it's a lot easier to remember that way. You tilt the bottle so the needle goes directly into the liquid. And sometimes you can have a problem with the air bubbles, and you need to make sure there's none in there. So I will go just to the 1/2, because that's all I need now, thanks to you. Now, there are 2 places that you can inject this. You can either do it in your hip or in your arm. I prefer the hip. It's a little less painful, I think. But neither one of them hurts that bad, and I hate needles. And I never thought I'd be able to use it, but it's really easy, and it's virtually painless.
For you at home, I would recommend that you do it at night because it works a lot better at night than it does during the day because your body's still and it's just burning, just eating the fat away. But let's go to a commercial break and we'll return with her husband. Look, here we are joined with Christy's husband. How are you?
Good.
We're good to have you. Good to have you. Christy, tell the folks at home about the problem that you had.
Well, I had a weight problem for most of my life, and it had gotten to the point where it ruined my life. I was cranky and grumpy. Nobody wanted to be around me, especially him. And I tried everything, every diet on the shelf, and nothing seemed to work. And if it did work, it was back twice as much within a week or 2, so it wasn't worth it.
How did this affect you?
Well, I got to tell you, it really didn't affect me at first as much as it did her. I mean, I told her over and over, Christy, you're the same as you were when I married you. I mean, I love you. You don't need to worry about that. But she works secretary at a modeling agency, and she's constantly around beautiful women who are skinny, starving themselves, whatever, and it made her self-conscious, and I could see that. She tried everything, and I got frustrated, and I felt for her on it. She's tried the Metabo Life diets and taking the pills, but the side effects really bothered her. And when she told me about LTGB, I was a little skeptical at first. I was like, a syringe, that's like Nutty Professor method or something, but when I actually saw the results, I was shocked, and it really made a difference in the way she felt about herself, which really made a difference on how she treated me as well.
Well, the attitude is definitely number one. I'm glad that you got your confidence back.
Thank you.
How's your kid? You have kids, right?
Yes, I have one. She's away at college. She's been away for 2 years, and I haven't got to see her since I've been on the diet. I wish she could be here to see me. I know she would be proud, but...
Well, if you are interested in this product, please call 1-800-444-7272. And whenever we come back, we have a special surprise for Christy. Hi, and welcome back to A Closer Look. We have just been with Christy and her daughter. She hasn't seen her in 2 years. She's so surprised. What do you think about your mom?
This is my mom. I mean, she used to be fat. She's not fat anymore. I mean, where's the rest of you, Mom? Dad and...
See, folks, this is the results you get from using this product. Join us next time for a closer look, and we'll be trying to do another product called Nose Be Gone. It's supposed to strengthen your nose, but if you're interested in LTGB, call 1-800-424-4444. Thanks.